Today on E!
And we are underway from Houston. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Terry gets it off to Freeman. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3 and out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, where was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that fast.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 72 yards. And the Oilers are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. And that one will go down in the books as just a one-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spot? Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
2nd and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in with Dixon. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. With another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Oilers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And now, oh boy, this is a bit of a surprise. To be kind, they accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay, a run by Dixon, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Right back to Dixon, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. On third down, here's Dixon. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Now Dixon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. On first and goal, Dixon. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far. They've come up empty. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Oilers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Terry. Here's Griffin on the catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way, because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Terry. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. Can't escape, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Oilers are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. Terry.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw again. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Looking to throw. Terry. Under pressure, they got him again.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Operating from the gun. Terry. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return.
After he punted that ball, he's probably frustrated that they had a sizable return against his punt, but he made amends by stepping up to make the tackle.
Yeah, he made amends and probably covered a few of his teammates who didn't handle it very well, because once the return breaks like that, you're thinking touchdown, and he prevented it with a nice play.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dixon again. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Now 2nd and 5.
On the give, this is Dixon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd and short, it's Dixon. And he's brought down. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Oilers open the lead up to 34-0.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Operating from the gun, Terry. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. To throw on 2nd down, Terry.
Slant pass, Griffin's got it.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Terry. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that...
It got his man complete.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Houston. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Oilers would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 42-0.
Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Houston. And even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll run with Dixon.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Now on 1st, Dixon again.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, they go with Dixon. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They stay on the ground with Dixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Oilers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Throwing to start the drive. Terry over the middle, complete. It's Freeman. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll try the left side. Monroe. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Operating from the gun. Terry.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Terry. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on for the 5th time here today. This is taken at the 23. Call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Oilers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is, don't quit competing.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Now a handoff up the middle. Monroe. And he is going to lose yardage here. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Taking it about the 16. And it's a touchdown.
That'll go down as an 84-yard punt return. And the Oilers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans back out there and ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. This is brought in at the 21. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now out comes Houston. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe
he's got a man complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Oilers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Terry. Buying time to his left. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Terry. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And they will remain well behind. Well, a tough day for this offense continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for them today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity, play after play has gone against them the entire game. They probably feel a little bit like Schleprock, got that black cloud.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. A great play there.
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Oilers continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Texans offense set to regain possession. It's been a tough go for them. Still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Going to be driven down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. The Texans on third down, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This will be a tough third. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up fourth down now. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taken from his own 44 here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A pretty good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory.
They go play action here on first down. Steps away. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
CD, it'll go into the books as just one win, but this is a really impressive win. They've done it on defense, and here they continue to do it on offense. Another score in the fourth quarter to widen that advantage.
I like where you were going with that one. Would you say, partner, it was really 3 victories today? Landslide on the scoreboard, emphatic victory on either side of the ball. They really got it done.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 20. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The drive begins with a run by Dixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Out to his left. He'll fire deep, looking for more. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback where you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead, it's just an incomplete pass.
It got his man complete. Now he's into the clear again. And they are going to score. Again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Terry. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 57. Mike, 57.
Throwing on 1st down. Terry. In trouble, and he's taken down. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. Throwing on 3rd and long. Terry. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And taken right at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Dixon trying up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So we have a tie now atop the all-time single-season rushing touchdown list. LaDainian Tomlinson, you've just been joined by this man.
And they share similar traits in running the football. Excellent vision, cutting ability, determination, will. They understand where the end zone is and will not be deterred.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80%.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Down the right sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And